What's up, everybody? It is Torio. I just want to do a quick video and go through my studio a little bit. I'm curious to see what kind of stuff you guys work with in your studio, what you use to produce, if you have any like vintage stuff, and what your workflow is. I'm just curious, so I want to show you mine. This is my main board. Mainly what I use to like run all like my vintage keyboards and stuff like that. I have a Yamaha V50 that I still use here and there. The Yamaha V50 is the first keyboard I ever purchased that was kind of like professional, where it had like a workstation on it, so I could sequence and all that good stuff. And I had it in the early 90s, and I was doing a lot of music. And I ended up selling it for some reason, but then I got it back later on, like probably about 10 years ago. I missed it, so I found one on eBay and had it shipped over, and I got it back. And then I bought this Triton in like 2003, and I started doing a ton of music on that. And the Triton was used in like the 2000s a lot. Like I think the Neptunes used it to do like the Clips grinding song and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good sounds on it. But all this stuff goes through this board here. Mics do as well, and it goes to the interface here. Other keyboards I have, this Korg, mini Korg. And it has like a vocoder and stuff like that. It has some good sounds for sure. This goes with Machine. This is the Arturia Micro Freak. It has a lot of good sounds. Then, back to the Yamaha V50. This was the first drum machine that I ever used. So, what I did back then, I had the Yamaha V50, and I had this and this Alesis SR16 MIDI together. So when I sequenced on this, the drum machine would play at the same time. And that's how I was doing everything. So because I got my Yamaha back, I also wanted to get this Alesis back. And a few weeks ago, they had one used at Guitar Center, so I bought it. There's some good sounds in this too. I recently just did a song with it. So, and then this is like my main monitor situation, so it's like the main volume. There's like sources I could press for if I want to hear different sources, it'll play through here. I could switch through different monitors because I have these and then I have the bigger ones. So I could switch if I want both of them on or just one on. It does have a talkback mic, which is pretty cool. I never really use it though because I pretty much just record myself. I don't really have people coming in here too much. And then here, I have a Patchbay, and that's for like, I do have some outboard gear like this maximizer, compressor, and gate right there. And every once in a while, everything, I mainly use plugins, but every once in a while, I'll want to use something different because everything gives a different sound. You know what I mean? Like it makes it sound slightly different. So those are connected through here, which is also connected to the Patchbay. So if I want to have one of these outboard gears, I just patch it in. So it's no problem. This is another mixer where I have stuff that I can go through and this one goes right into Machine here if I want to sample something or if I want to just add whatever into a Machine. So I've been working on some stuff here. So that's what I'm doing here. Now this is my main monitor. I'll work on Machine in this, and also I'll do Pro Tools with it. I mainly work through Machine, and it sounds good because I do a lot of instrumentals because I do a lot of sync licensing and stuff like that. But if I'm doing vocals, I will put up Pro Tools. For Pro Tools, I have this, which is nice. It's the X-Touch. And it works with a lot of different DAWs, but I use it with Pro Tools. And it's all motorized faders, and you can do like panning here and solo, mute, all that. I like the touch of faders, so I like being more precise with that. And this screen is where my mixing comes up for Pro Tools. So like the mixer will be on here, all the audio will be on there, and then I mix right in front here. So that's like the main thing. This on the bottom here is if somebody brings in a track and it's on a SD card or a USB drive, I can put it in here and it's connected through here, one of the sources, and I can listen to music that's on like an SD card through the whole system. So that's pretty much my main workflow. That I just decorated with like certain things from my music situation. I grew up in Ohio, so I did a lot of music stuff there. A lot of interviews there, and I was on TV here and there with that. I was in the Plain Dealer there a few times. This, I was given this by MC Search from Third Base, so that's kind of cool. Then I have a big tape collection. Tons of stuff, all kinds of stuff. So up here is all like rock and some R&B, things like that. And then the rest is all classic hip hop stuff. So I've been collecting these for a while, and I'm still collecting everything. So there's a lot there. And then I got some other stuff that from like Cleveland, Ohio. I was in a bunch of like print stuff. And a bunch of newspaper stuff here. This is when I was signed to Rival Records, one of the promo pics. That's just a poster thing. Then I have some cool collectible stuff here. I have, I used this drum machine a little bit here and there back in the early 2000s. It's a Yamaha RY10. It's okay. The Alesis is better that I showed you before, but this one's not too bad, but I save it. And then if you could see, I have a Casio SK1. It's like a tiny keyboard, but it samples. I think it's like maybe 2 seconds of sampling, but it's pretty cool. So I bought that. And then I bought a 4-track. I used to have a 4-track when I was using the Yamaha V50 over there and the drum machine together. And I had a different one than this. It was like bigger and it was nice too. And I ended up selling it for whatever reason. But then I saw this at a pawn shop, so I bought it just for nostalgia. I never use it or anything, but I do like it. Then I have like a lot of records and stuff that I collect. And then I'm into horror movies, so I got a lot of horror movie stuff. It's just one of them things. A lot of weird, creepy stuff. And I have tons of like weird stuff. Yeah, I collect all this kind of stuff too. So, and then this guy, it's pretty dope. But anyway, and there's Freddy. Sorry for the guerrilla style filming today, but that's about it. So let me know in the comments, what kind of equipment do you have? What's your workflow like? I mean, what's easy for you? I'm just curious, I want to know. So thank you, and I'm happy that I was able to share all this with you, and I will see you next video.